Virtuous Versailles. Here you're going to find guided messages using oracle and tarot cards. And we're going to find these guided messages through intuition and the occasional tidbit of history when applicable. Today is our very first pick a card reading. And our reading today is about a love message. But this is a love message for yourself. What do you need to know about yourself in regards to love? And this can be romantic love, this can be love for family, and love for friends. And the cards are going to let us know. Please, when you listen to these messages, only take what you feel is applicable to yourself, as it is a general reading. So let's get started. We have 3 beautiful piles here. Pile 1 with the crown, pile 2 with the golden eagle, and pile 3 with the sunburst here. Take a moment, center your thoughts, and think about which pile you're drawn to. And then once you've decided, go ahead and click the timestamp and listen to your message there. I look forward to seeing you in your pile. Hello. If you chose the first pile with the little crown here, these are your messages about love. So we'll move this over here. And our first card is Ancestors. Then we have Guru. Oh, we have Seduction. Oh wow, we have Passion. And then these are from the Lover's Path Tarot. First card is the 2 of Coins. Then we have 15, Temptation. This is the Devil in the traditional tarot. And then we have King of Coins. Alright, so pile 1. You seem to be quite a fiery, passionate person. You seem to know the arts of seduction and the ways of romantic love and everything else that entails. You're a bit of a guru in such. You've learned from a long past, you've looked at the past. But I see here that you're juggling 2 different parts of yourself with this 2 of Coins. You haven't quite integrated it into yourself. You fear temptation. You fear that it could lead you down a path that you don't want to go down. But here with the King of Coins, at heart you are an incredibly grounded person as well. When we look at the figure here of the Guru, it is not just being knowledgeable, it comes with wisdom. You have to be able to trust yourself in this way. And there isn't anything wrong with being able to be flirtatious and loving and enjoying romance and enjoying love and enjoying passion and wanting to have that richness in life. And with this Ancestors card here, again, I think it's emphasizing at heart that you have an anchor within yourself. You know how to keep yourself grounded and steady. Of course, with the temptation with the Devil card, there's always the potential of going too far, of getting yourself in trouble. But it's all about balance, as we see with the Two of Coins. It's finding that center, that pathway of trusting your inner gut, your own sense of what's right for you in love, in romance. You have an eye for beauty. You want a richness of life. And always remember that you are strong and powerful in the parts of yourself maybe that you don't feel entirely in control of. You need to give yourself a little more credit. With this King of Coins here, again, it's about wisdom and owning those parts of yourself and knowing when you might go too far. But don't ever be ashamed of wanting that richness, that vibrancy in life. So let's take some additional tarot here and see if we can get some further clarification. Oh. Harmony, the 10 of Cups. Three of Discs, so the Three of Pentacles, a lot of pentacles. Oh wow, a lot of energy here. Let's do that one more time. And Princess of Cups, the Page of Cups. Alright, so Two of Coins, 10 of Cups, harmony, balance. This is what you're seeking in life. And you're very well capable of it. With the Three of Pentacles and the Devil, it's going to take work. It always is going to take work trying to find those, balance out our different parts of our personalities. When parts of us want to go 100 miles an hour and to heck with all the consequences, you're going to have to find a way to take a breath, give yourself a moment, and remember that you're much wiser than you give yourself credit for. And then King of Coins, along with the Page or the Princess of Cups, dreams. You have big dreams. You have a big heart. You're full of love and passion. And you shouldn't have to change. Don't be ashamed of these different parts of yourself. It all comes together in a beautiful symphony. You love completely. You love with your full self. And in the end, with all the passion and energy and the powers of the arts of seduction, so to speak, remember the part of yourself that seeks that balance and harmony. And you know that you have to work to temper the parts of yourself that may overdo it, but you're more than capable of it. You are an amazing person. And you have all these different parts that come together in such a beautiful way. So keep trusting yourself. Remember that you are a guru, you're wise, and you know the way that you need to go forward, to integrate all these different parts of yourself, and to love fully, but also to make sure that you do so in a healthy and positive way, that you don't let obsessiveness creep in, and that's always going to take a little work to balance it out. But you're more than capable of that. You're such a fascinating person here, Pile 1. Thank you so much for listening in, and I hope to see you in our next video. If you enjoyed this message, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Hello, Pile 2. This is your pile here if you chose this lovely little golden eagle. And these are your messages, your love messages to reflect on, what you need to hear about how you love. So let's take a look. Your first message is gentleness. Revision. Control. Stay optimistic about your love life. Then we have illusion. Awakening. And the 6 of Arrows. So what I see here is someone who is gentle, but you're not very gentle with yourself. You don't seem to trust yourself. You allow yourself to be talked out of a lot of things by yourself. You always feel like you have to somehow maintain control. And that's why I think you have this card here, stay optimistic about your love life. You've allowed yourself to think, maybe this isn't for me. Especially if you're single. These are general readings here, but this is especially here for someone who's single. And with this illusions card here, these are illusions that you have about yourself. This is, and pardon me, I should mention that this is the Lover's Path Tarot. So here, this is the Moon card in traditional tarot, the illusions card. These are illusions that you have about yourself, of not feeling good enough, of not feeling worthy. But here with the Awakening card, this is the Sun card. You're coming into a new mindset. That's why it is stay optimistic. And this isn't necessarily about needing to find someone to complete yourself. You yourself are enough. And loving someone, finding someone to love, is very much a treat in life. It's an addition. And of course, there's times of loneliness, but with the 6 of Arrows, the 6 of Swords, you're moving away from that kind of thinking. You're moving into a new phase of life. And never stop being gentle. This is such a beautiful part of yourself. And don't be so hard on yourself. This sense of constantly having to maintain control. Allow yourself gently to move forward into a new phase of seeing something different about yourself. So let's get some additional cards to see a little bit more what has to be said. King of Discs, King of Pentacles, power. Oh, look at this. King of Swords, authority. Cards. Let's do this again. Alright, they want 3, so I'm going to take these 3. So we have the Queen of Discs, Pentacles, Nurture, the 3 of Cups, Friendship, and the 4 of Swords, Rest. Okay, pile 2, you are gentle and loving and kind. And I said you've been hard on yourself. But what I also now see, even with this control card, with having 2 kings and this rather kingly looking figure here, you are an incredibly powerful person. You're incredibly strong. And your gentleness, you may feel at times, allows you to be taken advantage of by others. But you have to give yourself the credit of knowing that you're very down to earth and you're incredibly intelligent as well. You know what you're doing when you go out there. You need to trust yourself. And look at this, we have a pair, the King of Discs and the Queens of Discs. So you have both this feminine and masculine energy. You're well balanced within yourself. And again, about authority and power. You are an incredibly strong person. And then with the 3 of Cups, you're a good friend. You're a good, loving person. And right now, if you are waiting for romantic love, you may have to be patient. You have to see where it comes if you want to go out and seek it. These are your decisions to make, and you need to trust yourself in deciding how you go forward. But you also have friendship, and friendship brings its own unique form of love. You have to be a friend to yourself. It isn't just about self-love. It's also about being your own friend, being fun with yourself, and remembering to allow yourself to have that fun. And even if you are a person who takes a little while to get warmed up and such, you don't have to be ashamed. That's your part of your character. But it's also just about enjoying yourself, enjoying the company of others. And with the 4 of Swords, Rest, it is important for you to not allow your thoughts to hamper you. take some time to rest from the thoughts, that, especially negative thoughts that bother you. Remember that you're a beautiful, gentle person, but you're also incredibly powerful and vibrant. And there's good things in store for you, Pile 2. So thank you so much for listening. If this message resonated with you, you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And I hope you'll join us next time on our next message here on Virtuous Versailles. Thank you. Hello, Pile 3. If you chose this beautiful little sunburst, this is your pile. And this is your messages about love. All right, so let's take a look. Your first card is Kindred Spirits. Oh, and then you got 2 of these cards here. You have Recharge, Mask, Achievement, Romantic Feelings, 9 of Coins, 8 of Staves, or the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Coins. Okay, Pile 3. You guys are kick-ass. You are go-getters. You are high energy. You're about getting things done. But I also see you're going to need to recharge. You need to give yourself time to rest. Because I feel with all these cards here about achievement, accomplishment, you're a very, as I said, a go-getter person. You're about getting things done. You want to accomplish it. You're an ambitious person. And that is absolutely amazing. You're high energy. You're going out and getting these things. But I feel that there's a little bit of an imbalance in that way. Because if you're focused on achievement and 10 of Coins and the 8 of Wands and 9 of Coins, you've accomplished so much. But there's a part of you that is looking for something more. You are wearing a little bit of a mask, and not so much to the outer world. It's maybe even to yourself, and trying to, it's both to yourself and to the world that maybe, oh, I don't really need so much romance and love. I don't need these mushy things. You've allowed yourself to focus very, very heavily on achievement, on accomplishing things. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Pardon me, that's my little dog. There's someone out in the hallway outside my apartment, so he's barking. So apologies for that little interruption. So yeah, you're wearing this mask towards yourself, kind of denying yourself romantic feelings. But you're hoping to find a kindred spirit. You want somebody that can go on the same level as you. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You want an equal. You want somebody to connect with. And whereas this might be romantic, also with kindred spirits, it might be about finding that relationship with a friend. Someone that you can connect with on an intimate level about these feelings that you've kind of allowed yourself to put aside. Like even in this card here, it says dormant. You've put it aside. And it's hard. The world today requires, if you want to accomplish a lot. If you want to do dedicated to your work and getting things done, that takes an enormous amount of yourself to do that. And getting those things done is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. It's these are the choices that you've made for yourself. But maybe it's now time that you've accomplished so much in this personal way. All right, apologies again, pile 3. I didn't want to have too much barking in your video. So where was I? About allowing yourself to explore what we would call these softer feelings, these romantic feelings, a part of yourself that you've allowed to go dormant a little bit, and you've maybe thought for a while, oh, I don't really need it. I've got all of this other stuff that I've accomplished. I've done so much that, do I need these other things? Well, there seems to be a part of you that wants you to explore that part. So let's get some additional tarot cards for a little bit more. Oh my. So we have the Emperor and the 5 of Swords. We have the Chariot. Oh, look at this. Fire, fire. And the 6 of Swords, transition. All right. So with the 9 of Coins, you have the Emperor and the 5 of Swords, defeat. And this isn't about something bad going to happen. This is more, with the Emperor card, is again about authority and power and getting things done and feeling that softer side, those feelings, what we jokingly call mushy feelings. A feeling of that, is that going to kind of put a weakness? You're gonna get hurt. And there's always a chance of getting hurt with love. Of course there is. And if that is what you're seeking to find out there, love comes with its so to speak dangers of such. But also here with the 8 of Wands and Chariot, you're being asked to move forward because you have a lot of 10s here. 10 of Coins, the 10 card here, achievement. This is coming to an end of a cycle where you've heavily focused on getting things done and achievement. And that doesn't mean that has to stop, but it's maybe time to look for different things in life, other parts of yourself. What is it that you still want to accomplish? Because building a loving relationship with someone else, building a loving relationship with yourself, these are all worthy things to achieve and accomplish. And there's a lot of energy of moving forward, of going somewhere else. 6 of Swords and transition. So pile 3, think a little bit for yourself. Where you want to go forward next. What do you want to achieve next? Be open and honest with yourself, of allowing yourself to feel as well, to feel things. And that always comes with its own difficulties, and it can be a bumpy ride. But You have cards of strength and accomplishment here. You are an emperor, doesn't matter male or female. You are strong and powerful, and don't ever forget that. So pile 3, this is your message. I hope you found something useful in it. If you did enjoy this message, please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you here next time for our next message on Virtuous Versailles. Thank you.